So, if you're watching this video, it means that you survived the pandemic of 2020. Or it means that you're a ghost with access to the internet. See my last video for my opinion on ghosts. Or it means that you're watching this video some point in the far future and you read about the years 2020 to 2025 in a history book and you went, what? That's crazy. There's no way that all that stuff happened. And now you're going back to old internet archives to try and learn more about it. Yeah, it really was that fucked up. Regardless, if you're watching this video in the present day and you're not a ghost, that means you survived the pandemic of 2020. And for those of us who are adults, it means one other indisputable fact. During that period, you watched pornography. During 2020, you watched porn, and you watched a lot of it. It's not a question, it's a fact. Pornhub released the numbers. All the websites released the numbers to brag about it. They were like, look at all of the porn that people watched. In a way, those websites are the only reason that our country didn't collapse. Imagine it. Imagine that period in your life if you did not have Pornhub, Xvideos, RedTube. Imagine it. So again, statistically, I know for a fact that you watched porn. I did too. Lots of it. We don't need to be ashamed about it. It was a once-in-a-generation hall pass where you could just go for it. And I gotta say, the things that stuck with me from that viewing experience are all the things that I noticed about pornography that had absolutely nothing to do with sex, right? It was all of the things surrounding the act. You know what I mean? For example, did you ever notice how many amateur porn videos have a smoke detector with a low battery in it? Like, there are just so many different videos where the girl's, coming up and getting into it, and it's like, yeah, daddy, I want to suck your beep. And then the alarm beeps. Yeah, give it to me like a beep. And I had really good headphones at the time. And so there were a number of points where I'd be, getting into it, and then I'd hear a beep. And I'd be like, is that coming from the video or is that coming from my hallway? Is my smoke detector low on battery? It happened at least twice where I had to stop, take out the headphones, put on pants, go out into the hallway, and wait for a significant period of time just to know 100% whether or not it was my smoke alarm or theirs. So to all of you amateur content creators out there, take my advice. If there's something in your adult video that makes the person watching it get their clothes on and leave the room, perhaps your video isn't accomplishing what you want it to. Just check your smoke detectors before you start shooting. Another thing that I noticed, and this is mostly for the ladies, although I imagine gay porn actors, male gay porn actors have to do this too, to a certain extent. It's what I call the pose, right? And everybody knows what the pose is. It's the position that the girl gets into at the end of the video, on their knees, head back, The thing that I noticed about it, though, and the thing that was so impressive to me, and it has to be a skill, right, is that the actresses can go from gymnastic-like positions, feet over their head, hands behind their back, and then the guy goes, oh, I'm ready, and then boom, boom, they just engage and they're there. And I don't know if you've actually tried, if you're a straight man like me and you have never tried to do this, right? Give it a shot. Just imagine you're like here, right? Imagine you're like here and you've been at it for like half an hour, and then suddenly the dude's like, "Oh, I'm ready," and you have to. That wasn't sexy, you know? Keep an eye out for it, you know, especially some of the old school actresses. Jenna Hayes, she is a gymnast, essentially. Anyway, I just wanted to give that shout out because these actresses are essentially athletes, in a way, being able to do that. Last thing I want to talk about, you know, they have all the different porn categories where they kind of sort the videos into different categories and stuff. And one of the categories is girls with braces, you know, the braces on people's teeth. And it's not a great look for everybody, but some of the girls look good with dental work. What can I say? The thing that I noticed, though, is that there are some girls on there who have, like, large bodies of work. Not like large bodies of work, but like a large volume of videos, you know, on their channels. Just years and years and years worth of porn videos. And they have those braces on through, like, all of that time. And if you watch enough of those videos, you can't help but think, damn, girl, what is the situation with your teeth? What did they look like before we started filming? Seriously, your mouth must have been fucked. And not in the way that I normally associate with porn stars. Anyway, I'm just always very happy whenever I see porn actress get their braces off, because I remember when I had mine, my favorite food in the world was peanuts, you know, in the show Peanuts, and I couldn't eat those. And, you know, I just hope that those actresses get to eat anything that they want with their braces off. Not like that. You know what I mean?